Draíocht. Today I want to talk about Golltraí Geantraí Suantraí, the three strains of music in Irish magical traditions. Now, this is something we have inherited from our very ancient past. This is something you would find in Filiocht traditions, you'll find it in the Old Irish literature, you'll find it throughout Irish history, and into modern folk magic and Draíocht Ceoil. So, broadly speaking, as a rough introduction to them, Golltraí is the sad music, music of sorrow, music of mourning. Geantraí is happy, upbeat music, and Suantraí is soothing, calming music. Now, you can obviously see how these would have three separate applications, but most really effective uses combine at least a little of the others with one main strain. So, for example, you'll see in some of the literature stories where one strain is used to overcome an enemy, but often you will see them work their way through all three strains, and that is what ultimately saves the day or solves the problem, and so on. In modern folk practices, what we find is if you want to create something that will produce, say, a sound effect, sound energy that will soothe a room. Seems simple. Oh yeah, use Suantraí. There you go. But if you do that, just that on its own, there is a danger that you just simply make the place flat and passive, and the energy isn't actually what you meant it to be. So it usually needs a little leavening. So Geantraí, a little bit more upbeat, a little bit of that mixed in with predominantly Suantraí music will produce a better effect. As with much of our folk magic traditions, the trick is brack or speckled use, rather than just going for the obvious one note, one theme, one strain. Now, this is all very academic. For you at home, wondering how do I use this? What I love to recommend is go to your favourite playlist, your CD, your Spotify, whatever it is you're using. I'm obviously showing my age by even singing CDs. Listen to your favourite music. Try yourself to identify which broadly of the three strains does it fall into. So is it generally mellow music, Suantraí music? Is it generally upbeat, happy music? Is it Golltraí? Do you like singing along to those old heartbroken ballads? Then, when you've identified its main theme, listen to it again and try to pick out the pieces that are brack, the pieces that are speckled, the little movement of upbeat among the Golltraí or the Geantraí or the Suantraí, the soothing passages among the Geantraí, the upbeat passages, and so on. And the more you listen and the more you train your brain to identify it, the more easily you'll understand and instinctively have a body of music in your head where you know, yes, I know the effect I'm looking for. And it's like everything else. Listening is teach, taking in. This is the first pillar and the first step in everything that you do in Draíocht Ceoil. Slán.